DRRM, Disaster Risk Reduction Management. What is disaster risk reduction management? Students learn the different types of disasters and the way to mitigate its effects. Not only does it help prevent and reduce vulnerability, but it also gives students the knowledge to recover quickly from the consequences of any disaster. Why is it essential? When we ask ourselves, why is DRRM essential? We must understand the geographic and atmospheric context of the Philippines. The Philippines is one of the most tectonically active areas in the world, where the Philippine Sea Plate, the Eurasian Plate, and the Indo-Australian Plate are actively interacting. Being on the Ring of Fire also causes the Philippine archipelago to encounter active volcanoes and frequent earthquakes, with 20 typhoons a year. Learning disaster management is sure to help students like you and me overcome any disaster's consequences. So that's why the Compostela National High School Day Class with their innovative best practice, which is Project Andam, which means aktibong nagkahiusang dalampanan alerto sa mga malauman, to uphold one of the DepEd policies, which is to ensure and prioritize students' welfare, as well as their security and safety. Compostela National High School Day Class, under Mr. Luis R. Arioja's administration, initiated, organized, and launched by Project Andam on September 16, 2020. The school principal himself, Mr. Luis R. Arioja, has sensed the urgency and necessity of establishing a crisis management team that would always be willing and eager to assist at all times any students, teachers, and school staff who needs help, especially during disaster and emergencies and even health problems. That's why Project Andam was then created. Project Andam, which means aktibong naghiusang dalampanan alerto sa mga malauman, is spearheaded by Mr. Luis R. Arioja, the chairman, Mrs. Rafaeleta S. Flores as the vice chairman, and with the members namely Mr. Roderick A. Cayamanda, a science teacher, together with Mrs. Lea G. Oliverio, Mrs. Marites Arcelia, and Mrs. Agnes Soliano, who are clinic teachers respectively. Its main objective is to establish coordination among coordinators whose goal is to prepare the entire school, specifically the teachers and students, for the new normal education system starting October 5, 2020. This Project Andam ensures students' overall health condition and safety. To have the plans implemented and realized, Mr. Luis R. Arioja proposed the individual tasks to the following members with specific and individualized functions such as earthquake drills and typhoon preparations and evacuation are under the management of Mr. Roderick A. Cayamanda. For adolescent and reproductive health, ARH, HIV, AIDS or AIDS, learners' medical records, the warming program, and weekly iron folic acid supplementation program, OK sa DepEd, visual and auditory assessment, medical dental for learners are under Mrs. Agnes P. Soliano's jurisdiction, while Mrs. Lea G. Oliverio is assigned in facilitating nutrition status, school-based immunization program, wash-in schools or WINS, COVID-19 daily health situation report, summary of volunteer services, donations, resources generated, and triage screening area process. And on the other hand, Mrs. Marites G. Arcelia is assigned with school mental health, national drug education or in-depth, offline kalusugan sa DepEd, teacher's profile and medical records, dengue report monthly, and triage screening area process. Having all of this set from the upcoming school opening makes Compostela National High School Day Class always ready. Andam CNHS, great CNHS.
Laging handa! Laging handa! Bahatag tuyot, sunog, lindol, bagyo, mga kalamidad na likas sa ating mundo, napapahamak ang buhay at kabuhayan.
Maging handa, maging alerto. Tungkulin to ng bawat mamamayan. Kaya tara na, kilos na, lika na, tumulong tayo. Gawin na po ang karapat-dapat na maging laging handa. Tara na, kilos na, lika na, tumulong tayo. Gawin na po ang karapat-dapat na maging laging handa. Laging handa.
Kalamidad ay maaasahang darating.
Sa di inaasahang oras,
Kaya naman hindi na dapat hintayin. Unahan na habang di pa natataranta.
maging handa, maging alerto. Tungkulin to ng bawat mamamayan. Kaya tara na, kilos na, lika na, tumulong tayo. Gawin na po ang karapat-dapat na maging laging handa. Tara na, kilos na, lika na, tumulong tayo. Gawin na po ang karapat-dapat na maging laging handa.
Suriin mo mabuti ang iyong kapaligiran. Saan ka ba nakatira? Diyan ba ay bumabaha? Tuwing gamot, pagkain, kumot, pang sindi, first aid kit. Mga gamit panligtas ng buhay dapat mabitbit. At sakaling lumindol o sumabog ang bulkan, meron bang madadaanan palayo sa kasawian? Panahon na ay malupit at ang hangin hagupit. Mabuti na lang na tayo ay laging nakahanda.
Tara na, kilos na,